Greetings, friends! Today I am going to be showcasing the final evolutions of my starter Fakemon. Link in the description to the other stages. Firstly, the theme of my starter Pokemon is that they all do a certain job in the region. For example, how Corviknight is the taxi for the Galar region. Without any further ado, let's get into it. At first, I'll do the Fire Starter final, since that was the first one's pre-evos I did. The concept of it was that it's a guanaco that has pottery elements to it and has a pot-like structure on its back, meant to be where trainers ride it. The job it does in the region is to be a ride mon, and it traverses on terrain such as lava and molten debris. The reason why I made it a ride Pokemon canonically is because camels, a close relative of the guanaco, are used as rides in some parts of the world. I did the classic thing that Pokemon does, and where the first stage is one color, and the middle stage is a different one, and the final stage has the first stage's colors, but tweaked a bit. Here's Mount Turno. The name comes from Mount, since it is a ride Pokemon, Mountain, since it's a ground type, and Inferno, because it's a fire type. Mount Turno are very friendly Pokemon, hence why they are used as Mount Pokemon in the Shaanti region. They can only trust a person with a truly good heart. They're usually outcasts from their original group or have been left on their own and evolved, or in most cases, they have been given out to trainers as starter Pokemon and have later evolved after bonding with the trainer. Oh, and I forgot to mention that it's a fire ground type. I wanted it to feel like a force to be wary of, but also to make it look like it could be your friend, since at its core, that is what Pokemon is about. Next up will be the grass starter. So, if you're an OG fan of the channel, you would know that the grass starter of this region is actually an old scrapped grass starter that I had a few months ago. It was called Savager. Well, the whole line was Tantal, Mustemper, and Savager. And so I wanted to reuse them because their concepts weren't that bad. But for some reason, I made them steel type and not dark type, even though their temper was really a part of their concept and design. So I fixed that and made it a dark type. So, meet the new and improved Savager. Well, this is Savager. Name comes from savage because it's pretty savage, and badger. This design is specifically based on the European badger and the honey badger. It has honey on its hand, as you can see on the design, like its pre-evolution Mustemper. They actually get this honey from comb beehives, so comb bee really hate it. This Pokemon is a grass dark type, and I know you're gonna say in the comments that Miascarada is already grass dark type, but I made this first, so it doesn't count. I think, probably. Anyways, last but not least is my water starter. It's actually based on the water opossum. The water opossum is an opossum that lives in the water. So, you know how opossums are known to play dead to trick other animals? So, yeah, that's basically the whole shtick of this Pokemon. But it plays dead so good that other Pokemon think it is dead. So, that's where it gets its ghost typing from. And also, its occupation is an actor because, well, it acts dead. It This is probably my least favorite of the designs. I I still like it. Don't get me wrong, but it's my least favorite from this batch. This is Shamurto, from sham meaning to fake or impersonate, since it's faking being dead, and muerto, which means dead in Spanish, I think. So yeah, it's I already explained the concept in why the speed paint part of the video. But the tail is actually used to like grab onto trees and like spook other Pokemon. It likes to do that. It's a little trickster. Well, all of my starters are, except like Mount Turno. But yeah, don't really have much to say. But the little ghost orb you see, that can actually be used to like fire moves like Shadow Pulse or other beam moves. So yeah, here's Shamirto. Oh, and also it's a ghost. No, I mean water ghost type. So yeah. And that's the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can see whenever I upload again, which will probably be never or something. So yeah, see you guys later.